Welcome to the Simpler Business Podcast, where we talk about ways to do what you love and serve your people in a way that brings you income and freedom. I'm your host, Marissa Roberts. Join me as I chat with my favorite entrepreneurs about how they simplify their biz so that you can simplify yours. Want to get more done in less time with less effort? Me too. I'm big on efficiency for two reasons. I want to deliver a quality service to my customers, and I like a lot of free time. No matter what kind of business owner you are, a coach, a service provider, a course creator, we often find ourselves juggling multiple tasks, feeling pulled in different directions, waking up with a to-do list running through our head that always feels urgent, struggling to balance our professional and personal lives. How do we tick off those to-dos quickly and easily so we can focus on the parts of the business that light us up, or take more time off for ourselves without sacrificing the quality of our deliverables? For me, templates are the answer. They streamline my processes, they save me time, they let me focus on the stuff I love doing, and they help me delegate. Here's a breakdown on the types of templates I find myself using over and over again in my business because they really free me up a lot. And as an added bonus, some of these also take away the emotional tie I have to the activity. If it's something I feel nervous about doing, having the template helps me do it with less stress and without stumbling through it. So the first one is email templates for running my business in minutes, not hours. I've never met a business that doesn't use email, and I've never met a business owner who doesn't feel overwhelmed keeping up with their email. Take a peek in your sent items the next time you open up your email. I bet you'll see a pattern of types of emails that you send people on a regular basis. And you're likely using up precious time writing these emails from scratch on every occasion. Email templates save you time because most of it's already written, and it keeps your messaging consistent, branded, and professional. When I looked at my sent items, my regular emails, or the ones that I was emotionally affected by, were general inquiry responses, so people filling in a form on my website, handling declined payments, so when students of my courses would default with their payment, asking clients for a testimonial or review, that always makes me nervous, inviting past clients to work with me again, following up with interested parties who did not originally buy my product or service, and handling a negative client experience. Now, this one, it doesn't actually pop up very often, but now and again, I do find that some of my course students will have a little bit of a tech issue with one of my passive products. And that kind of email always stresses me out because I want them to have a really smooth experience with it. Now, once I turned the emails that I'd sent before into templates, I was so much more free and so much less stressed. Now, I use Gmail, so I just pop them into the templates section there. You go in and you compose a new email, and then you click on the three dots at the bottom menu where they have all the icons, and then you select templates from there. But if you don't use Gmail, a simple Google Doc or a Word doc will work just as well. Okay, the next templates I use are a social media bio templates to boost my authority and encourage people to work with me when they find me on social media. I like to switch my social media bios up every now and again, so I wrote out a bunch of descriptive phrases that help me create bios. And my clients would get stuck with creating their own bio too because, it's hard to describe what you do and who you help and the outcome they can expect from working with you in the limited character space that you have. So yeah, I wrote out a bunch of short and sweet but authoritative bio examples that encourage new followers to take action, to sign up for a resource, to check out their podcast, to buy a low ticket offer. And my clients, they just copy, paste and tweak in a couple of minutes instead of trying to figure it all out, writing it themselves and wasting an hour. Your social media bio doesn't seem like a big deal, but for me and my clients, that's what builds that know, like, and trust. But it also kicks off a sales funnel. So I want people to land on my page, see how I can help them, and click on something to get that funnel started. The next template I love to use is a very, very simple DM sales sequence. And I usually use this on Instagram. You can use it on any platform really, as long as you can DM with people. And when I say simple, I really mean simple. So, you know, those posts that you see on social media where you'll see the person say, comment or DM me the word something, and I'll send you my resource. That's a mini sales funnel too. So you message the person with a link to your resource, and it can be a free resource that then has an upsell, or it could be a low ticket paid resource. I am really careful here. I don't want to be fake or spammy. So when I do this, I do a short and sweet delivery message that gets to the point of what they want. So it just says, "Hi name, here's the link to my resource name." And then a couple of days later, I send a little follow up asking how they went with it. Could they access it okay? That message works whether they actually got the resource or not. Could they access it okay? Sometimes I offer a second resource at a limited time discount if they've bought or signed up for the first one. And sometimes I just chat, because if they sign up for the first one, then my email funnel will send them another offer for me. So that's my little social funnel. And if you're doing one like this, you can manually deliver those messages, or you can set them up on ManyChat to deliver them automatically for you, which is my favorite because it frees me up more. So I will leave a link to ManyChat in the show notes for you. Okay, the next templates I use are super simple sales funnel emails. 3 emails. That's it. And then I pop my subscriber into my weekly newsletter list after that. Actually, it might be 4 emails. I'll have to double check. But yeah, 3 or 4 emails at the most. I'm not too flowery with my funnel emails because I don't like super long ones. I feel overwhelmed when I sign up for something and I get 15 long-winded emails. And as a consumer, that's when I tend to tune out. So I don't want to do that to my people. So I do a welcome email. It delivers the thing they signed up for, and I include in that email a little tripwire offer in the PS. And then I do a little check-in email. How did you go with it? Let me know if you need a hand. Here are a couple of other free resources that you might find helpful. So that second email, that sets my authority. It shows them I know my stuff in my niche and I am helpful with it. Email 3, that's when I go into more detail. That's when I tell my origin story. That's when I connect a bit more and I offer to help them further. And it's usually with something like a consult or a coaching offer. That's very, very easy for them to book in and extremely easy for me to deliver. You could also offer another passive program at this point. Now, email 3 for me is the longest out of the 3 emails, and it's a nice, easy offer. So when I describe it to them, I really talk about the outcome they're going to enjoy if they take the offer up. In my funnels that have 4 emails, it's pretty much the same thing. Email 1, email 2, email 3 is still a short and sweet one that offers a little bit more of help. And then email 4 is the longer, more connection, more origin story. Here's what I struggled with, and here's how I overcame it. You can too. I can help you and make it easier for you if you like. So that's kind of the flow of the emails. All right, the next templates I love. These ones are very cheeky. It's templates for turning brain pickers into paying clients. And I made these because I got tired of being asked quick questions that really should have been coaching sessions. Or, you know, I got asked on a lot of coffee dates that turned into brain picking sessions. And once you start doing a few of these, your whole week disappears and you don't get paid for it. But you feel horrible saying no, or I felt horrible saying no. So one day I sat down and I wrote out a few scripts to answer with that, ones that would set a boundary and scripts that would encourage people to book a paid consult instead of wanting to ask a quick question or take me out for coffee. So yeah, I wrote a script for what to say when they've already asked their quick question without actually giving the answer, a script for when they ask to take me out for coffee, a script for when they say, "Oh, can I just pick your brain?" and a script for when they ask if it's okay to ask me a question. Those are all really weird, strange ones to answer in the moment. So having a script for each of those really, really helps me. And then, yeah, I just copy and I paste and it's got a link to book in and pay and I'm done. I use Book Like a Boss for that because you can get them to pay and set the appointment at the same time. So I'll leave a Book Like a Boss link in the show notes so you can check that out too. Okay, my next template is a step-by-step for creating social media content the easy way. This is good for you if you're one of those blank page, I don't know where to start people. You know, when you try and create content and you're looking at nothing and then you don't even know where to begin? I'm one of those people, and I find creating content much easier when I just break it down into more manageable steps. So I do things like I look at core topics and then I come up with subtopics and then I look at questions that people are asking about these topics, that kind of flow. Having a template that follows that flow, it gives me a never-ending list of content ideas and it puts an end to that what should I post about struggle. The next template, don't worry, I've only got 2 more. The next template that I use is a simple 3-part template for my mini launch or for a flash sale. I love a flash sale. Sometimes as a course creator, you forget about some of your products. Or maybe it's just me. I forget about some of my products. I'll look back over my product suite and go, oh, I have a short form video course. And I'll have completely forgotten that I had it. So what I do now is every quarter of the year, I pick one passive product. I look at my product suite and I pick one product and I update it, make sure it's updated, relevant, the funnel's working, and then I run a flash sale on it to give it some attention. Now, this will always also work well if you have a new product and instead of a flash sale, what you want to do is a mini launch for it. If you don't love massive launches or if it's a low ticket offer and you think, I just want to do a little mini something to get eyes on it, I don't want it to be a lot of pressure or a lot of work, that's where these templates come in handy. So it's 3 emails, super simple. Email 1 announces the sale or the new offer. Email 2, a reminder of the sale or the offer. Email 3 is the last call. Hey, last chance before the sale ends or last chance before the launch ends. That's all it is. 3 super easy emails. Okay, and the last template that I love to use is a simple social media call to action list. So these ones I just wrote up because I always forget to include a call to action or a CTA in my content. And without a call to action, your social media post is great, but it doesn't grow your business. So I use these to get people to take the next step and move from my social media to my email list. Incorporating templates into my business operations has been a game changer for me. I can do so much more in much less time with much less effort, and I still get to help a lot of people. The only tricky thing about creating templates is that you still have to do the work the first time. And I think that's why a lot of us procrastinate on it. We think, I'll just quickly do this email instead of I'll make a template now and set it up to free me up in the future. We're always in the moment. We're just trying to put out those little fires around us as quickly as we can. And we think, I'll go back and do it later. But, most of the time we don't. If that's you right now, if you would love some templates like these that are easy to use, but you don't have time to set them up or you can't be bothered, use mine. I'll link them in the show notes for you. You'll get all the ones we talked about today. And every time I add a new template to my business, you will get a new template for your business. So now we're both going to have more time, more freedom, more money because those sales are taken care of. And life's going to be amazing for both of us. I hope you've found this episode helpful. And if you'd like to chat more about time-saving templates, come and find me on Instagram. I'll leave a link in the show notes for you, and I'll see you in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Simpler Business Podcast. If you did, please subscribe, rate, and review us on Apple Podcasts. There's a link in the show notes to make it nice and easy for you, just the way we like it. If you're ready to simplify and scale your business, you can get started with my free audio class at marissaroberts.com. See you next time.